Hey crowd, Rollins here, and we're gonna talk about my two shows that I started seeing, Damnation and SWAT. We'll start off Damnation episode 2. It's good. You still have a lot of mystery going on. You're getting to know what shady stuff everybody's in. Remember, this is through the Depression era, the Great Depression era, and the bootlegging for the beer and all that, where the sheriff has his own private moonshine collection. He's also the basically a badass sheriff, and he's also a what's it called? He has like his own little private casino that's under the table. So he's shady. Of course, the preacher, he's starting to realize that he likes God. He's actually becoming like a god of man, but he's also very, very, very shady as hell because he has killed. He has shot and he's a sharpshooter, while his older brother, he plays his badass Lone Ranger with a badass good eye, but he has a thing for prostitutes who read. And of course, the prostitute that he's falling for is also the bastard daughter of the sheriff, which is crazy. I mean, it's a shady world, and you should definitely check it out. Check out Damnation. I mean, there's more to it, not just you're basically strike. Like every little character in that show has its own mystery in the back. Like I'm talking about like top notch, good acting, and great mystery. You want to know more. You want to keep your intrigue. This is actually a show that has an end, or they know what they're going for. Instead of just like let's say as opposed to the Flash, where it's like villain, and then you get a big villain. No, right here we know who's the villain, or technically you don't know who's the right one or who's the wrong one, or what's the mystery about. But the end of the line is that they want the farmers to win. So we're gonna have this storyline going through and see if it doesn't or if they run into another season. However, these two last episodes have been interesting. They have intrigued me, and hopefully it keeps going good with the great writing and the good acting. Now, SWAT. I for once thought that this is gonna be like Criminal Minds and Flash, where they have like a villain, and I have like an end motive except just for villains. However, the reason it's actually better for me than Criminal Minds or something like that, or Flash or something. I mean, it takes place in real time with us, like human beings, that they're SWAT and they're actually cops, so they do detective work and all that. But the same, they don't have an actual villain, but they do have a lot of action, and that's sometimes fun. And between that, just the SWAT team itself, at least 2 to 3 characters, maybe I want to say 4 out of like the 9 characters that they've shown you, they actually have motives and there's story behind it, not just your regular pale actors. I mean, you do have probably the Asian guy and the white guy from the Sons of Anarchy. Those 2 SWAT guys, you don't really care about them, but they do have their own special characteristics, where like one gets information, the other one, etc., etc. While the other 4, they're more character driven, so they kind of know more, especially the Shamar Moore character, and the Street. His character's name is Street. There's more to it, so those 2 you can definitely do know what's gonna happen and what's gonna go on. But definitely also check out SWAT. It is a new series, 2 episodes barely, so don't think you're behind. As well as Damnation, 2 episodes. Both highly recommended by someone that doesn't really like TV shows. But you guys have a good one. Do like, comment, subscribe.